The health department signed a lease at St. Joseph's Landing this summer after severe water damage forced them out of their downtown offices. Since then, they've been moving into their new location in stages. Community Health Director Malcolm Lanham says they hope to have their clinical space up and running by December and their community health and environmental health offices operational by February after completing renovations. Lanham says, though, they've had to push the timeline back some. They're excited that they've been able to improve their services once they are moved all in.
We're excited because what you're going to see here in a little bit expands our capacity for seeing clinical patients, and then you're also going to be seeing some new areas we've talked about for a while with our Step Up MOV program, our community health initiative, and we're expanding some capacity and capabilities in clinical threat preparedness and in our community health areas as well.
WIC started operating at St. Joseph's Landing in September. For the first time being, the health department's clinical services are being offered out of the South Parkersburg Baptist Church Wellness Center until it moves into St. Joseph's Landing completely. A church group of